We are not able to see the Josh in you. How's the Josh?
Sorry, sir. He is saying sorry, sir.
See, your answer sheets have been checked. Okay, now we are just doing the totaling. Okay, and you all have performed really well. So, congratulations to everyone. See, some questions were very tricky. We understand that. So, Arvind is going to announce the top 3 teams. Kudos to all the top 3 teams, top 4 teams, sorry. Kudos from my side to everyone who has been selected.
So I just wanted to say that the results were better than what I expected.
Because we set up so easy paper for you guys.
So I'll announce the team that has come first with 25 points. It's Divya, Krish, Anmol and Sotu.
Please, very first round only.
The team that has come second is Sandeep, Norm, Rahul and Harmandeep. The team that has come third is Sheetal, Kartikeya, Tarun Kumar and Astha. And the fourth team to qualify for the next round is Harshveer, Navneet, Kritika and Jaswinder. So these 4 teams will be competing for round 2 and 3, which are gonna be current affairs and GK. The top 4 teams, please come forward. Top 4 teams, please come forward.
All 4 teams, please come forward. Okay, on the back.
Those who have not qualified, they please move backwards.
Please occupy the back seats.
Selected teams, please raise your hands. So you all are sitting in front rows. Okay, the round 2 is here. Okay, we have 4 teams, 4 members each. Okay, I am going to announce the rules for the second round. Okay, and the rules are final. No choice will be given in the rules. So the rules are that this is team A, team B, team C, team D. Okay, and the questions will be passed on to, the questions will be given to each team in the sorted order A, B, C, D. If the team A is able to answer its own question correctly, 10 points will be awarded. If the question is not answered by team A, the question will only be allowed to team B. Okay. And if question is answered by team B, they will be awarded 5 marks. Okay. No further passing is allowed. For team D, the pass will be to team A. Right? And 4 such rounds will be there. Total 40 questions will be there. Okay. And you all are requested to follow the rules very strictly. Okay. If the question is not answered by both the teams, let's say the question was for team A and team B was the second one. If the question is not answered by both the teams, the question goes to the audience. Okay. And audience has the ability to answer the question only after raising their hands. If you will raise your hands, you will be allowed to answer the questions. Otherwise, there will be a proper decorum maintained. Okay? Thank you so much.
Negative marking है?
There is no negative marking, nothing like that. If you give wrong answer, keep it to yourself. Just maintain decorum.
One is going to be general knowledge. We'll have 20 questions here. So we'll start with team A first. So what is the only country to have never been colonized by a European power? What is the only country to have never been colonized by a European power? Question for team A. Question is now passed on to team B.
Sir, we have the answer. Thailand. Thailand.
Thailand is the wrong answer.
Japan.
Japan is the correct answer. 5 points for team B. Question 2 for team B now. Which element has the highest atomic number that occurs naturally?
Uranium.
For audience, I request you to not say the answers loudly, please. 10 points for team B. Question for team C now. Which is the longest running television show in history? The Simpsons is the right answer. 10 points for team C. Question for team D now. In what year did World War I start? 1914 is the correct answer. 10 points for team D. Question for team A now. What does WWW stand for? Option A is the right answer. Question for team B. Who is known as the father of modern physics?
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein is the right answer. Question for team C. In what year did World War II end?
1945.
1945 is the right answer. Question for team D now. Which country is famous for production of silk? Audience, I request you to not say out the answers loud. Wrong answer, passed on to team A.
China.
China is the right answer. 5 points for team A. Question for team A now. What is the largest animal on earth? Blueberry. 10 points for team A. Question for team B. Which planet is known as the red planet? Mars. 10 points for team B. Question for team C. In what year did Titanic sink? Nineteen 12 is the right answer. Question for team B now. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare is the right answer. Question for team A. What is the largest country in the world by area? The answer is Russia. Question for team B. Which continent is known as the dark continent?
Africa.
Africa is the right answer. Question for team C. Smallest country in the world?
Vatican City.
Vatican City is the right answer. 10 points for them. For team B now. Who painted Mona Lisa? Leonardo da Vinci is the right answer. Question for team A now. The Nile is the right answer. Question for team B.
Diamond.
Diamond is the right answer. Question for team C now. Relatively easy question. Question for team C.
Japan.
Japan is the right answer. Last question in round 1. Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington is the right answer. 10 points for this answer. So we're going to start the round 2 now. So we'll begin with team A. Which country became the first to launch an artificial intelligence powered government in 2023? Question for team A. Saudi Arabia is the wrong answer. Pass to team B. Japan is wrong answer as well. The right answer is UAE. Question for team B now. Which country signed a historic peace agreement with the Taliban in 2023 aimed at improving relations?
Pakistan.
Pakistan is the right answer. Question for team C now. Which Southeast Asian country hosted the Asian Summit in 2023? Which Southeast Asian country hosted the Asian Summit in 2023? Is it Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia or Singapore?
Malaysia.
Wrong answer. Pass to team B. Indonesia is the right answer. 5 points for team B. Question for team B now. Which African country was the largest recipient of foreign direct investment or FDI in 2023? Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya or Egypt? Wrong answer. Passed on to team A. Egypt is the wrong answer as well. The correct answer is Nigeria. Question for team A now. Which country became the largest exporter of EVs in 2023? Which country became the largest exporter of EVs in 2023?
China.
China is the right answer. Question for team B now. Which cryptocurrency exchange filed for the bankruptcy in 2023 causing market turmoil? FTX is the right answer. Question for team C now. Which company became the first to reach a $3 trillion market value in 2023? Question for team C. Apple is the right answer. Question for team D now. Which country hosted the G20 summit in 2023?
India.
India is the right answer. Question for team A now. Which European country experienced major unrest due to protest against pension reforms in 2023? This was in use for a very long time. Question for team A. Belgium is the wrong answer. Question for team France is the right answer. 5 points for team B. Question for team B now. Which Asian country saw a significant shift toward democracy in 2023? Which country saw a significant shift towards democracy in 2023?
South Korea.
Wrong answer. Pass to team C.
Taiwan.
Wrong answer as well. Anyone from the audience? Thailand is the right answer. Question for team C now. Which major tech company faced legal challenges over its dominance in 2023? Wrong answer. Pass to team B. Google is the right answer. 5 points for team D. Question for team D now. Which Asian country hosted the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup? A correction in question, sorry. Which country hosted the 2023 Women's FIFA World Cup, not Asian country? Which country hosted the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup? Australia and New Zealand is the right answer. 10 points for team B. Question for team A now. Which country won the 2023 World Cup? ICC Cricket World Cup. Australia is the right answer. Question for team B. Which country became the first to land? India is the right answer. Question for team C now. Which African country made a significant stride in renewable energy in 2024? Question for team C. Pass to team B. Anyone from the audience? Kenya is the right answer. Question for team B. Which major tech company faced antitrust scrutiny in 2024? Which major tech company faced antitrust scrutiny in 2024? You have 15 more seconds to answer this. Google is the right answer. So we are going to start with the last round of questions now. Question for team A. Which technology company launched the first commercial 6G network in 2024? China Huawei is the right answer. Question for team B. Which significant climate disaster occurred in Libya in 2023? Which significant climate disaster occurred in Libya in 2023? Pass to team C.
Seriously?
Catastrophic flooding is the right answer. Question for team C now. Which country withdrew from the UN Human Rights Council in 2023? Pass to team D. Wrong answer. Anyone from the audience? United States is the right answer. Last question now for Team D. Which country hosted COP28 in 2024? Question passed to team A. Passed to team A. Wrong answer. Anyone from the audience? Or C. 5 points for the team's answer. One from B or C.
UAE.
UAE is the right answer. But just a second. We have a bonus question for 15 points. So Kanishk sir will ask the question now. Whichever team's answers first will get 15 points. This might turn the tables.
Okay, so anyone who knows the answer will not shout it out loud. Okay, they will raise their hand and we will notice who raised the hands first. Okay, so you have to raise the hand. So the question is, who wrote the novel Pride and Prejudice?
Option.
No options. See, the answer is correct, but you didn't know the answer, I am guessing.
Yeah, you are guessing right. Yes, sir.
See, the answer is Jane Austen.
I'll ask one more question now. It will be very easier. Whoever answers first will get 15 points. Okay? Whoever raises their hands first. The movie Heather is based on which Shakespearean novel? This is easy question. The movie Heather is based on which William Shakespeare's novel? Do you need options?
Yes.
Option A, Romeo and Juliet. Option B, As You Like It. Option C, The Hamlet. Option D, The Merchant of Venice. Anyone from the teams?
Hamlet.
Hamlet is the right answer. 15 points for team C.
15 points.
The points are out now. There's a tie between third and fourth team. It's team C and D. Team C and D are tied at third and fourth position with 80 points. Second team has got, a mistake, sorry. The team with the minimum points is team with 75 points, that is team A. There is tie at second and third position with 80 points between teams C and D, and the winner is team B with 95 points. So Jaswinder, Kritika, Navneet and Harsha, the winners of quiz competition. The first year has dominated the quiz competition.
Yes, sir.
Fresh mindset.
Thank you. Now we'll move on to the debate. It's a request to please not go. Debate will take only 15-20 minutes, I guess. We'll enjoy that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the quiz competition. I hope everyone enjoyed the quiz competition. Backwards and the guys participating in debate, please come forward. The guys participating in debate.
Because some of your friends, they punch their name, ultimately they denied for the participations. Because of their quiz participations or because of some XYZ reasons. So nothing now, all the front benches which will be now provided are the debate participants. Am I right? Okay. So there will be one by one communications. So one, very first the four will go. The person who is speaking for the motion of the house. Next, the against the motion of the house, present their viewpoints on the topic that you know. See, one by one you have to go. Firstly, you know understand the basic formula of the debate. So if you see it on the any channel, आप कहीं पे भी देखोगे ना, there will be two podium. One for the motion of the house, another against the motion of the house. So one by one they will get that turn. आप कैसे उसका टर्न पता चलेगा? क्योंकि 5 मिनट्स कैसे दिया हुआ उसमें रूल्स में? या 5 मिनट्स से 10 मिनट्स रूल्स क्यों दिया हुआ है? अगर वन बाय वन ही पकड़ना था तो नहीं देना था. So that will rule for the particular group one ना, but individually time was mentioned. Am I right? आप जो देख के आप might be कहीं भी और might be यहाँ पे पहले कुछ और होगा, कुछ और terminologies use करनी थी. क्या हो सकता है? You are just putting your views mind. आपने देखा है पार्लियामेंट में कैसे डिबेट होता है? सब खड़े होकर बकते हैं. पहले फोर को दिया जाता है मौका, फिर उसके अगेंस्ट में वो कॉन्ट्ररी बोलता है. ऐसा होता है ना? यहाँ पे दो लोग हैं. हाँ. आप दोनों को टाइप. भाई यहाँ पे आप लोग आपको लग रहा है दो लोग, पर आपको दो लोग से मतलब नहीं है ना. टॉपिक आपको. तो वो बोलेगा वो रिपीट कर देगा. कोई इशू नहीं. सर सबका मटेरियल नहीं है, सबने ऑनलाइन निकाला हुआ है. गाइड करते हैं. देखो मैंने रोज शेयर कर रखे थे, वहां आपने देखा था इंडिविजुअली था टाइमिंग जो दिया था, है ना? पहले फॉर आएगा फिर अगेंस्ट. हाँ, फिर फॉर आएगा फिर अगेंस्ट. अब वहां पे मेंशन है कि एक बार फॉर द मोशन, एक बार अगेंस्ट द मोशन. आपने डायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेशन दिया है, दैट्स नॉट माय फॉल्ट. सर वी रेड दैट, वी आल्सो रेड दैट इट वाज अ डिबेट. हां डिबेट, हां वही होता है डिबेट. चलो तुसी बोल याद आएगा. पता है ये दिक्कत है
यार जो है ये पार्टिसिपेट करना
पता है यू हैव टू गो थ्रू इट प्रॉपर्ली. ऐसे डायरेक्टली डू नॉट कम विल लिखो फोर कर. अरे भाई लिखने के लिए बोला था तभी तो डिस्कस. नहीं तो मुझे थोड़ी लिखवाना है. तो अरे नहीं तुमको ही बोलना है.
That I welcome you all to this year's highly anticipated debate competition organized by the School of Engineering and Technology, held in honor of the remarkable Dr.APJ Abdul Kalam. Today we gather not to just celebrate his birth anniversary, but also to engage in a thought-provoking discussion that aligns with his visionary ideas.
The topic for today's debate is India prepared to become a global leader in innovation by 2030? This topic is particularly relevant as we navigate an era where technological advancements and innovative solutions are paramount for national and global progress.
Before we begin, let me outline the structure and rules of the competition. Each participant will take turns presenting their insights. One will argue in the favor of motion, while the other will present arguments against it. This format encourages a balanced and comprehensive exploration of the topic. Telling you about the rubrics of the competition. For context, you will get 40 marks. For organization, 10 marks. Delivery, 20 marks. Style, 10 marks. And for the teamwork, 10 marks.
For teamwork, it's 10 marks. Now we will discuss about the time limit. Each speaker will have a total of 5 minutes to present their arguments. A warning will be given at the 4-minute mark and the final bell will ring at 5 minutes. Please be mindful of the time to ensure a smooth flow of the debate. Participants are encouraged to conduct thorough research on India's innovation landscape, organize their arguments clearly and logically, use credible data and relevant examples to support their points. Maintain a professional and respectful tone throughout the presentation.
Please avoid making unsupported claims and or generalizations, interrupting other speakers, relying on emotional appeals rather than logical reasoning, ignoring opposition viewpoints, or using informal language.
Now I would like to introduce our esteemed participants for today's debate. First we have Karthikeyan, who will be arguing in favor of motion, presenting insights and arguments that support the idea that India is indeed prepared to emerge as a global leader in innovation by 2030.
Following participant A. Karthikeyan, we have Sukhmanpreet Singh, who will present counter arguments to challenge this notion, providing a critical perspective on the challenges and obstacles that India may face on this path.
I urge everyone to listen attentively and engage respectfully and appreciate the diverse viewpoints presented today. Let us remember that the essence of debate is not just to win, but to foster understanding and broaden our horizons. Without further ado, let us begin the debate. I invite Karthikeyan up to the stage and present their arguments in favor of the motion. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all, respected sirs and my dear friends. I want to talk about how is going to be India.
At the place of Karthikeyan, we will have Kritika.
Good morning all. As we know, as India has been the best among the innovations done in the world. As we start with the global innovation, we have seen that there has been many more innovations in defense, in the categories of startups, and all other categories, such as when we see that BrahMos missiles are one of the missiles which are going to be transformed to the Philippines country. And if we talk about the startups, there are many more investments done by the government so that their funds should be given to them. So in the businesses and many more startups. If I talk about the defense perspective, there are many green vehicles invented by the armies and navies, so that there should be a balance maintained between the environment. And if we see that there is many more schemes, such as we have seen Make in India program is done by the our Prime Minister Mr. Modi, who has done that. He will give many more solar panels to the Gujarat. We have seen on the run of Kutch, and there are many schemes, such as when he will arrange the solar panels in the Gujarat, and there will be many given to the 1 crore villages in India, overall India. If we talk about the business startups, I'm sorry. Many inventions are being done by our ISRO scientists also, for contributing towards the defense, towards our benefits towards the India. So I think that India can become the innovation leader by 2030. Thank you.
Thank you, Kritika. Now we'll have Sukhmanpreet Singh.
Hello, I am Sukhnoor, and now I am here to give my views on the topic that India will not become an innovation leader in 2030, as there are many factors behind that. The first of the factors that is responsible for this is education, as our education system is not very well in our country as per in other countries. And if a person is in 12th and he or she is not even he or she is not having any idea, most of the people are not having any idea regarding their streams and what they can do after their plus 2. And the second factor is financial factor. As per our Indian government is just spending 0.7% of its GDP on the innovation and research. As per the other countries like USA, Korea and Japan, they are spending 2 to 3% of their GDP to in innovation and research sector. Moreover, the third factor that is responsible for that is cultural scenarios that many of the people are not even getting, many of the people don't know about how they can innovate their ideas as there is a belief in our middle class families that many, if a person is has taken his graduation, so he or she is only going to do his jobs, and students are also very confused because in each and every colleges, most of the colleges they are having 70%, 75% of attendance scenario that if a person is not maintaining this much of attendance, he or she will be not, he or she not going to, he is not able to sit in exams. And if a person is researching on, if a person is going to research on other elements, so he or she will be, he or she will require a lot of time for his research. And I don't think so that in this type of scenarios a person will be able to do well. And moreover, as per and moreover, I would also give, I would also like to give the example of that more as the introduction of AI. Sundar Pichai has said that 20% of 20% of codes are driven by the with the help of AI in Google, and if a person is busy in all type of academic factors only because of our education system only is only focusing on theoretical exams, and if a person is not able to is not getting enough funds and enough time to spend on their innovation, how he or she can do better in innovations, and I think so India will not be able to become.
Thank you, Supru, for your great ideas. Now we'll have Harsimran, who will speak in the favor, and along with him, we'll have Rohit Kumar, who will speak against. Harsimran.
India is on the path to become a global leader in innovation by 2030. Yes, I believe in this. Today, here I am going to represent on the same topic for the motions. Hi, good morning, good afternoon everyone and the judges too. So, to explain the same topic or for the four motion, I want to just inform you the first that India is ranked 39th in the Global Innovation Index (GII), and it has improved over 10 years. As in 2015, approx the India's position was 80th, 81st, I guess, and so the increase in the level, or we can say index, proves that yes, India is developing and is on the path to become a global leader in innovation. So to explain my further points or to clarify you all, so I am just discussing 5 major points that can be growing startups. And as we all know, the government of India are helping the innovative ideas of these youngsters or the person who are unable to start any of the business by the help of Make in India and Digital India. Government sectors are actively supporting the innovation with programs like I mentioned earlier, Startup India and Digital, which are easier method to start any of the business. And the second major point I want to discuss is growing research investments. Both private and public are investing in research for AI and most of the medical features. And the third point I would like to tell you is young population. As we are all a young population and we are growing and focusing on new ideas to solve any of the problem. After all, the education partnerships are all about helping the students to innovate and create new ideas. As our university, City University, is also taking IBM and Google to offer courses in AI and cybersecurity, as I me too is pursuing course with IBM of BCA, and they are providing students the skill which the market required for the innovation ideas. And lastly, I would to say the large market demand is the point that can be concluded that we are moving to the innovation part, more production because of more demand. And in conclusion, India has all the key ingredients to be an global leader by 2030. Thank you.
Well done, my children. Now we have Rohit.
I'm Rohit. Today I'm here to give my views on the topic: is India is prepared to become the global leader in innovation till 2030? As before my contribution, one person is with the motion. I will contradict all the points with my perspective. So firstly, she's talking about something like India is growing in GDP and all. Yeah, India is growing in GDP and all. Firstly, I'm contradicting some points, then I will discuss all the other points. Okay. India is growing in GDP, but the rural development and per capita development is very less in India, because the per capita GDP of India is till now is 7,000 to 8,000 in India, which is very less in Asian countries like Switzerland and other Indonesia, Malaysia. It is very less than them also. So, as world is very excited about India as a global leader and a global hub for innovation, for that, firstly we have to question ourselves: is we already really ready for that? I will give you some points. Like in India, education is in the worst condition. According to TISS survey, 48% of teachers are not qualified in our universities and schools to teach students. Like let me give you then PhDs. According to ISSI's institute, India is producing lakhs of research papers from India, but they all are useless. Their quality is less than Pakistan and Sri Lanka's research papers. According to ISS Bangalore, 48% of research paper from India is low quality. They didn't recognized in US and other countries as research. And then let's talk about other aspects of India will become in innovation or not. India is fully dependent on other countries, like India is dependent on Taiwan for chip manufacturing, China for electronics and all. This is not the significance like India will become at that stage, because if India wants to grow and become an innovative leader, India should have to keep focus on manufacturing. Like as my friend told, India becoming this and that. But if any one of you can tell me any product which is working on global stage and selling on global stage, if anyone can tell me. India is just selling services. As we have big companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro. They are just providing services, not any product they built or selling on a global stage. Then my friend talked about weapons and other things. Let me tell you, yeah, India is manufacturing weapons, but they are not manufacturing weapons individually. They are manufacturing weapons with the collaboration of Russia, Germany, and our friend USA. They can't even spend money for R&D in weapons, because brain drain is too much in India. If you want to publish a research paper, you can't publish if you have only one research paper. You have so much headache to publish a research paper. So people just take unfair means to publish their research paper. There is a case of 2020, a Guwahati girl, I don't remember that girl name, but she used to contact with the news agencies and other research papers who published that, and they contact for publishing the research paper at very minimal cost, which they can get advantage later. Okay. Now let's talk about last aspect of that why India will become innovative leader till 2030. For last and very most thing, climate change. As most of us understand, with climate change is global warming, but it's not that. Global warming is just a small aspect of climate change. Climate change, as we all are witnessing extreme weather conditions from last 2-3 years. We are in November, right? But till we are just in shirts and t-shirts, and we are okay with that. This is not the real weather pattern of India. Weather pattern is changing so rapidly, which will cost 21 million people in India only. 21 million people is a very large number to according to Sonu Vanchuk, if you know that person, or according to him, in 2030 to 2032, the migration of people from one country to another country like Asia to Europe will be 30 to 40% because of just climate, which will cause the GDP and all for the country, which is huge. And 60% of soil of India is degraded because of climate change, because Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat getting less rainfall or unusual rainfall, we can say, which is causing too much damage to the thank you very much. This is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. Now we will have Taranpreet who will be arguing in the favor of the motion, whereas Gursharan who will present counter arguments to challenge this motion.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Taranpreet Kaur, student of BTech 7th Sem, standing in front of you. So today's point is India become a global leader in innovation till 2030? Yes. So I am here to affirm the motion that India is prepared indeedly to become a global leader in innovation by 2030. There are many factors that tell us, that explain this thing, such as first of all is digital infrastructure and innovation. The automatic, and I can say that biometric identification, Aadhaar card biometric identification, UPI, digital banking system, that has that tells us that India has grown in a digital innovation and infrastructure. India is working in these things. The policies, the government policies, that is growing increasingly, like Making India, that has launched in 2014 by a government of India, that tell us, that provide the jobs to our new youth, and Startup India, that has launched in 2016 by our current Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that aims to initiate jobs and provide enthusiasm to many of the young youth. There are many other policies like Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is also developed. Adult tinkering labs, adult incubators, that has already developed in many schools and colleges to provide us students, even the teachers, professors, the practical information about the technology that is currently growing, that is currently being developed in a current India. Not only this, India has already involved in many other countries in leadership, as India is the member of the EU and participate in many research, potential research. And India is the Punjab Agriculture University in Ludhiana, ranked 1,849th in the world. Whereas the students of the Punjab Agriculture University also has participated in the international research that has not only helped them to grow, that also help our youth that is not participating in those things to grow. They get many information about the data. Many governmental labs, researches has opened till now. If I talk about the youth that is in a villages, there are many government charity clubs that are providing education to those students, so that they cannot stay back. And there are many government research labs, hospitals. That's why the poor people, I can say that the people who are not able to take the
take their means treatment in the hospitals such as the AIMS that are many costly. They can also go there, and there are many things also. And demographic advantage with the large young youth population eager to embrace the technology. According to the United Nations, over 65% of India's population is under the age of 35. This youthful demographic advantage is not only a tech savvy but also created a fertile ground for the innovative idea. Hence, in the conclusion, I can say that India is global leader in the coming days. They are providing many things. They are not engaging in the one thing, also engaging in many sectors to become a global. There are 5 countries till now that are a global leader in innovation till now, but yet the India will be there. India will be the 6th among there as per the USA calculations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karanpreet. Now I would like to welcome Gursharan.
Good morning, everyone. This is Gulsharan, and today I am here to speak against the motion. The motion here is India prepared to become a global leader in innovation till 2030? While it is undeniable that India has made strides in innovation for last few decades, but we must ask ourselves, is this program enough for India to become a global leader in innovation by 2030? The answer, I believe, is no. Because India faces so many challenges that are deeply rooted, and to remove these all changes, significant systematic reforms are needed for the India. So factors such as infrastructure deficiencies, educational system limitations, environmental challenges, and economically and socially inequalities. The next one is dependency on imported technologies and resources, global competitiveness. So all these factors suggest that India may struggle to achieve this target to become a global leader in innovation by 2030. So let us look at these challenges. Firstly, India's infrastructure is not fully developed. For example, the roads, transport, power sector is still developing and are not at level that are needed to support the widespread innovation. India spends 0.9% of its GDP. India spends 0.9% of its GDP on research and development, while other countries like USA, Israel, South Korea, they spend 2 to 4% of their GDP on research and development. So this gap in funding can also impact India's ability to become a global leader in innovation. Next one is the biggest issue is brain drain. Many talented engineers, scientists, researchers seek better opportunities in abroad due to higher salaries, better working conditions, and higher research facilities. So this brain drain also impacts India's ability to innovate independently. So next one is biggest problem, I think, is poverty in India. A significant portion of India lives below the poverty line, which limits due to that there is limited access to education, healthcare system. So these according to Oxfam International report, 1% of India's population have more than 90% of total wealth of India. Can you imagine that level of inequality is there in India? Now here, and another issue is environment. Environment issue like climate change, pollution. Today's the biggest problem is stubble burning. Stubble burning is the biggest problem nowadays. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gursharan. Now we'll have Jagjeevan Singh who will support in the favor, whereas following him we'll have Tanish.
First one is startups in India. Sorry. So as we have discussed in the quiz, there was a G20 summit in 2023, which is the indicator that foreign nations are ready to invest in India. And second, we can see a famous show in the past few years like Shark Tank. It also has season 2 or season 3 upcoming. So we can say many companies are day by day developing in India. We have thousands of unicorns at present in India. So we can really believe that our youth is ready to go on the path of innovation. And if you talk about the brain drain, I don't think so. Brain drain is a great problem because we have India has the highest number of engineers today. If we talk about on a global scale, India is producing the maximum number of engineers and doctors today. As many of you are sitting here, and next point is they are going to other countries. I am an example. I was planning to go to other like Canada or Australia, but I dropped my plan, seeing that India is highly developing in the area of innovation. Another point I want to talk about is government's focus on innovation. We have plans like Made in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Government is completely focused to help individuals so they can start their startups and contribute in the growing India. So also I want to talk about like my good friend Kritika talked about defense. We can also talk about like ISRO recently launched a satellite that reached on the south pole of the moon. India is the first country to do that. So I think India is really moving fastly on the path to become a global innovation by 2030, and I am completely in the favor of this. As we can talk about is no, I am done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now we have Tanish.
So, first of all, my friend here talked about defense, right? You have obviously heard the news that Indian army fought off Chinese which were invading into the Indian land. Yes, and but the truth, the dark truth behind that, you haven't heard that the Chinese armies had already invaded the Indian lands up to 19 kilometer, right? That the media will never show you. That is a dark truth behind all of that. They will show you the things which are not which cannot be showed by the media. So my next point is brain drain, right? My friend here said that he himself has applied for abroad, right? And for some reason he didn't go. It is true, but I am sure that me also, I'm also one that has applied for the abroad. But I didn't go because of my mother's health. But I have been to abroad. I know the constitution, the laws, the way they proceed. That is much way better than India. They are talking about innovation. Innovation is about creating something, inventing something. Do you know that in manufacturing line, the Chinese market has invaded Indian market properly. In 2002, the Chinese, the Indian manufacturer used the flat machines, right? Now after that, the Chinese invented a machine which outruns that flat machines by 45x. And till date, and I'm saying this for fact, till date, no Indian engineer has ever made a machine that good or that cheaper. No Indian machine is available in the market that at that good run speed and that quality of the technology and machinery is there in the Indian market. So yes, we can say there can be a miracle that in 2030 it can be the global leader in innovation, but that can only be a miracle. I don't think that it can be possible in reality. That is all. That has been my time. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you so much, Tanish. Now we'll have Bhavya, who will be arguing in the favor of the motion, and in context we'll have Priyank.
Good morning and good morning to everyone present here. Today I am here for the debate in favor of India can become a global innovation leader by 2030 or not. First of all, in argument, many of here are like directly pointing on the facts or like environment, like some of the people have pointed specifically on the products used by Indians, like someone has mentioned China, Europe, or like all the foreign products. I want to say that many of the products made by India and many of the services which are created in India are also used in foreign, like Ola, the Godrej. There are many minor products which are not like delivered. They are operating in foreign countries also. There are many like growing startup ecosystems. You may know Ola, Byju's, Flipkart, Cred, Nykaa. These all are operating in foreign and all. These companies, India has mainly functioned. Government support for innovation. If anyone here is in a commerce background, they might know that Digital India, Make in India and Startup India, these are the programs launched recently. The Atal Innovation Mission encourages researchers in schools and universities. Tech growth and digital infrastructure. The UPI, the online transaction payments, digital banking, e-commerce, these are the main motives that India is using right now. In last year, 10 billion transactions over in 2023, showing strong digital support. Investment in research. India has mainly, many are comparing India, is it ready or not? So first of all, there are many upcoming projects like Gaganyaan, and recently India has mainly motive on Chandrayaan 3. India was the one, not other foreign countries, which we are comparing to right now. Young skilled workforces. In common defense, people are saying that brain drain is the main problem here. People are migrating, but most of them are coming back also. They are looking forward for the Indian engineering. India is building more than billions of engineers per year, but they all are now contributing to looking forward for the Indian growth. In conclusion, India's growth strong government support, tech advances, health management facilities, they all are contributing that India can become a global leader by 2030. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhavya. Now we'll have Priyank to share his ideas.
Good afternoon to all of you. Today I am here to represent a topic of is India ready to lead in innovation by 2030? So, first of all, I believe that while India has great potential, it faces big challenges that make this goal hard to reach. First of all, there is a weak infrastructure. India's technology and research infrastructure are not as strong as countries like USA and China. For example, internet access is still a problem, especially in rural areas. Only about 55% of Indians have internet access in 2023, compared to almost 90% in South Korea and Japan. The lack of digital infrastructure.
Moving forward, we'll have Ankur Mehta and Akash Deep who will share their ideas.
Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon, judges. I'm Ankur Mehta and I will be speaking for the motion of the House. Can India become a global leader by 2030? Yes, I think so. India can become. Why aren't miracles possible? Yes, India may have many bureaucratic red tape issues, and India may actually have a very corrupted government. Yes, we can all agree with that. No need to say anything. But it is a fact that India is rising every day. From the day when we achieved independence, and nobody thought that everyone will follow a bald guy to a river and make salt out of it. Nobody thought that. But why can't this be possible? India is rising. What are we? Why are we here? We are the youths of India. We are the innovation. Innovation. If India's innovation is not geographically spread all over the country, why is it innovation? We are the innovation. The youths of India. We are the innovation, and we are the ones who will make the innovation happen. People in the youths of India, we are the ones who will make the innovation happen. Why? Because prototyping, career counseling, generative incomes, these are the things that make the innovation possible. How can innovation be generated when the students are not be able to study properly? Now, STEM education systems have come in place. The government have placed STEM education systems, and the other countries' prime ministers and CMs are commending India for its DPI, the UPI systems, and other countries are also accepting these systems. The Chandrayaan 3 was launched and successfully landed on the south pole of the moon. Soon after that, Aditya L1 was launched, and it is the successful mission of India that it is now. It is the solar observation satellite, and this is another milestone India is just capturing inside its bag. This is just one another. India is many government facilities are supporting other private companies like Indian oil corporations to invest in green hydrogens. So, and the efficiency, the market is inflating, but the Indian government is also making a great progress with launching initiatives like Make in India, Digital India. Sure, there is a market blind in the IT sectors in these 2024 recent times, but this is just a possibility that Indians can rise again. Indians rose again. It rose in 2020 when the lockdown was there, but Indians, when nobody expected that this country with more than 143 crore of population, more than 143 crore of population, and the youths of India, how much do you think, how many percentage of youths are there? 66%. 66% of youths are there that are below 36 years of age. And these youths are the resource that will push India to become a global leader by 2030. Thank you.
Well done, Ankur. Now we'll have Akashi.
Is India prepared to become a global leader in innovation by 2030? No, I don't agree with it. Hello, my name is Akashdeep Kaur and I represent the House of Opposition. So India ranked 81 in terms of Global Innovation Index, and nowadays it is at 39th rank. Still, we have not reached till that point that we could assume ourselves to become a global leader by 2030. We are way more far from there. 90% of ventures fail within 5 years in India because of high competition, loopholes in bureaucracy. Although we are showing a significant growth in all the terms, either in terms of education, research, space research, anything, but we are still more far away from the countries which are the global leaders in innovation, like Switzerland, Singapore, Sweden, and USA. So we can give it by example, the venture failure, Dezo. Many of you, do you know about Dezo? Not really, I don't think so. It was just as same as Zomato we use today. It failed within the 3 years of its operation. So countries like Switzerland are always being first in terms of innovation. The station clocks were first invented over there. And if we talk about the waste management, many of us, I think so, are environment conscious. Are we? No, not really? It's okay. So how waste is managed in India versus how waste is managed in Singapore. In Singapore, they have integrated waste management facilities. So in this particular system, they collect the garbage on daily basis and burn them. And using that, they are waste dumping, they are reducing the chances of waste dumping, and they are generating electricity from it as well. Whereas in India, a good example could be Ghazipur landfill. We call it a heap of or a mountain of garbage. Many of you might have seen the one who are from Delhi or you've been to Delhi. So many of the policies, the House of So many of the policies were being introduced by the Indian government that were supposed to initiate the innovation in India, like Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make in India, Digital India, etc. Atmanirbhar Bharat was introduced in 2020 in the month of May, but it has been a failure because of the fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit, if it is high, it represents the debts upon the country. Fiscal deficit in year 2017 was 3.48%, while nowadays, like in the year 2020 and 2023, for the fiscal year 2020 and 2023, it was 6.4%. That means the debt upon a country has been increased. So the House of Favor has highlighted the point about Make in India. It was a fail as well. The scheme under the Make in India policy, the production linked incentive schemes or PLI scheme was under this. Due to, we can say that there was a significant fall in terms of manufactured goods. The fall was around 2%. It used to be 16.7% in 2013, and nowadays it's 15.9. That means we are leaving the manufacturing sector. We are falling in it. And nowadays, a new technology we are all aware of it. It is artificial intelligence. Due to high rising dependency upon artificial intelligence, the attributes in human life, creativeness and innovation, is decreasing among us. Many of us, for example, if we want to code we want to code a program, many of us use ChatGPT. Is it true? To generate codes, right? So it is a sign that we are not going to become a global leader by 2030, but we can become a global leader maybe by 2060. Because the high competition, the countries that are the top leaders are way more further than us, and we are just at the starting point. As a developing country, it is possible for us to generate more innovative ventures, innovative ideas. Like back in the time in 2009, IIT students developed a drone, and that drone has been used by the Defense Ministry for the purpose of delivering ammunition, could be the bullets. It is used like that. So it is not always about criticizing. It is about also highlighting the downs, the falls, as well as the goods and bads of the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prakash. Last but not the least, we are left with 3 participants. One will speak in the favor and 2 will against it. So for the favor, we are having Karthik here.
According to my perspective, innovation means not only technology. Innovation means betterment or enhancement. If we go few years ago, we experienced 200 years of colonization, and after independence, we don't know at least how to run an industry also. From that stage, we are in 5th position with 3.1 trillions of GDP. And in defense, India is spending $75 billion. It is one of the strongest country in the world. And in medicine, if we talk major about SI Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech exported trillions of doses to more than hundreds of countries. And when we come to solar technology, we have Pavagada Solar Park, which is largest solar park in the world, whole world. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Karthik. Now we have Kamal Khan to share their views.
Greetings everyone, my name is Kamal Khan and I am from final year. I am against the motion of House. So firstly let me explain what is this innovation scale and all. So it is given by basically WIPO, which is World Intellectual Property Organization, and it is called international, sorry. So in the rankings, we rank at 39th position, and India has jumped from 2015 to 2024 from 81st rank to 39th position. So the top 10 countries in these global leaders are like Switzerland, Sweden, USA, Singapore, UK, and you will know all the names. And now let me come to my points. So India ranks at in input that what we spend on research and all kind of things, India ranks at 44th position, and at output, what we bring out of that research, that infrastructure and that fundings, it's 33. So we can say with less inputs, we can already bring out more output. But there is another competitor of us, that is China, which has ranked from 40th position to 12th position. And India comes in lower middle income countries, so it is really great for India. And China comes in upper middle income countries. So my first point for I can say criticizing this is research and development. Research and development fundings are 0.7% of total GDP of India, and the developed countries like USA and Switzerland, they give 3% to 4% of their GDP to innovation. And second thing is patents. So India filed in around 61,000 patents in 2022. That is really a big number. And USA, which is a developed country, I can say I'm again saying developed countries, and our country is still developing. USA filed 6 lakh patents. So USA is high income country, India is lower middle income country, but there is another country which is upper middle income country but surpassed them both, which is China. China filed 1.5 million patents in 2022. Next thing is educational gaps. So you know guys, the universities are hubs for innovation. We learn in university, we do PhD programs, we do bachelor degrees and all kind of things we learn in universities, but we rarely see in any forums and any publications, we can say that Indian university rarely rank among top 100 universities in the world. So that's a really huge gap. The third thing is deep tech innovations. So nowadays I can say the thing which ranks a country in top charts, which is technology, and the main technology, AI is a thing of past. The upcoming technologies are chip manufacturing, chip manufacturing drives any country at top charts. The upcoming technology is quantum computing. So India is behind in both. So basically, there are no successful chip manufacturing plants in India. There are some deals closed. Maybe they are building them, but not in light. The second thing is quantum computing. So India has funded quantum computing, and India has set goals by 2031 that we will be able to develop a quantum computer which has already been developed by other countries. So we are setting goals which are already reached. So the last thing is, which is very constructive point, I can say that the countries which are in top charts are all developed, all are high income. They put a huge amount of money, huge infrastructure in their research and development. But as an India, the GDP needs to go in many fields. If we put a huge part of GDP in our research and development field, the other fields will not survive, like agriculture, road development, and uplifting the lower income class people. So we have to take care of them also. So as a developing countries, India cannot reach the global chart by 2030.
Thank you so much, Kamal. Now we'll have Asa who will say against it.
Good afternoon, all present here. I am Asa and I am speaking against the motion. So, many of my friends talk about education system in India. So, let me tell you about education system in India. This is all the theoretical education given to students in India, not a practical knowledge is given. I think the knowledge is based on only practical knowledge, not theoretical. The students will know about how to apply the concepts in the practical. So this is the worst education system in India, I think. And second thing, technologies. India is using technologies from American. So the youth or the people of India using Facebook, Snapchat, which are American countries. And students also talk about defense. So I think Russia is one of the most powerful country in defense still. But India couldn't beat Russia in defense. So I think India is still lacking in some aspects to become powerful country till 2030. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Asta.
Yeah, correct guesses. Akash is secure the very first position. Kudos to you all the points, the way you deliver your content and organize the way. You have full the way. Now, runner-up is, but you are a runner. The winner is Jagjeevan, who is not here. किसने आपको पॉइंट दिया? आप बोले चला गया। अच्छा, आगे ना। I thought आप चले। So, just with the 3 points, not a one border. अच्छा ही है दोनों का. Almost you got the good average point, even because we consider the average point. So, Jagjeevan stands the winner. Akash is runners up, and there is a tie for the third position, that is with the Taran and Rohit. So point is 253 Jagjeevan, 250 Akash, 245 and 245 Taran and Rohit respectively. So thank you for your participation and energy. Given to you, a prize will be distributed to you. We will call you. Just tell me your names and mobile number.